Please make sure you help us to spread this broadcast, because we're going to talk to someone who was actually involved in the attack, someone who saw what happened. There's a lot of videos, but we can't show you these videos because the videos are horrible, and because of YouTube's um, guidelines, we cannot show you these videos. But just to let you know that this attack is happening just less than 48 hours after the President General of this group they call um, uh, 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 Yoruba Sociocultural Group, Agbekoya. That's what it's called, Agbekoya Worldwide. Their President General, which is Chief Kamuruddin Okikiola, he warned the government of Benin Republic that they should release Sunday Igboho, and if they don't release Sunday Igboho from detention, that they are going to come and use every means necessary, especially by traditional ways, to release Sunday Igboho. He addressed a conference in Ibadan just yesterday, and during that conference, he said that Igboho's detention is illegal, and the group will no longer allow Igboho to be detained in the West African country. This is what he just said just a day ago. And today, they attacked Sunday Igboho's house. They actually killed somebody. This attack resulted in the death of someone, one of his boys, and a lot of people were injured. At the time of this report, they were still managing to bring out bullets from their body and all of that. There's been so many mixed reports. Some people pointing fingers at the government, other people, pointing fingers at a group that is called Auxiliary. I don't know, they call them Auxiliary Boys, and that is what the story is. But what we decided to do was to talk to someone who is there. He's been on our program. He's been on our program once, but we're going to try to reach out to him to see whether he's able to join us. Just to let you guys know, over there in Nigeria, it is 10:34 right now. It's 10:34. So we're going to hope that he's able to join us. It might be dark. You know how electricity is over there, but we're gonna do that. But just to bring you guys up to date, for those of you who don't know what happened, there's a breaking news that thugs attacked Igboho'S residence in Ibadan. One person was feared dead, as many people are injured. By the way, thank you, Basi Vincent Ebuboka and WSR11 TV. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, one person was feared killed and many confirmed injured on Saturday when armed thugs attacked the Soka residence of Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, in Ibadan, Oyo State. Igboho's lead lawyer, Yomi Aliyu San, confirmed the attack in a telephone chat with the Punch newspaper on Saturday. This report is coming from Punch. It's on Sahara Reporters. It's on Vanguard too. Now, Punch also obtained footage of the injured aides of the Yoruba Nation campaigner. We also have this footage, but like I said, we can't show it to you. The picture that you saw earlier on, I'm going to show you this picture. That is the picture of those. We actually took this picture from the video. These pictures that you see here are pictures that we took from the video showing when these guys, after the attack, and they were being treated. And of course, they lost one person in the attack. But anyway, like it says, according to Aliyo, the armed thugs, they stormed Igboho's residence and they macheted the associates of the Yoruba Nation campaigner. We are going to be joined very soon by Prince Omiyole. He was there. He's just setting up. He's actually in the studio right now, and he'll be able to join us shortly. But while he's setting up, let me just finish with him the news. According to Aliyu, the armed thugs stormed Igboho's residence and macheted the associates of the Yoruba Nation campaigner, leaving one of his aides dead. He said the hoodlums attacked the same house of the agitator that the Department of State Services attacked on July 1st. This is the same house that they attacked and they killed people that time in July 1st, 2021. The state police public relations officer Adewale Osifeso did not take his calls, which rang out. And ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of inviting now Prince Omiyale Ademola live from Ibadan. Prince, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm fine, but in a very sad mood at the moment.
Yeah. Please tell us what happened. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Let me start by greeting the entire people of Yoruba race, wherever they are in the diaspora, in the location 9. Likewise, greeting the good people of Biafra. I'm in a very sad mood, but I know God knows best. And He is in a position to judge everybody according to their handwork. What happened today was just, I don't even know what to call it because I don't really know what they want to gain from it. But it's just so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that this is coming from the state where they burn Chief Sunday Igboho. This is so unfortunate. And it is coming from the government which Chief Sunday Igboho labored and suffered for. It is coming from the same government. An attack on Chief Sunday Igboho is an attack to the entire Yorubas. Keep the governor case to know. What really happened today was around, was it not 10:30 or so? Yes, let's say 10:30. We were all in the house, sitting down. All of a sudden, we heard a sound of vehicles, 2 to 3 vehicles, and we heard gunshots. Back, 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 back. So the second in command to Chief Sunday Igboho was around. Likewise, so many people, including the late Kokoro and some other people. So when we heard the sound, it was like, where is this gunshot coming from? On getting outside, we saw the traces of 3 vehicles moving down, rushing down. So we're like, what's this? What's happening? They want to attack us in the house. So our people followed them on motorcycle. They took about 4 motorcycles and pursued them. While pursuing them, getting to the junction, unknown to our people already, they have their plan. They have the way in which they want to execute their plans. But we didn't know. On getting to the junction, the vehicles went a separate way. So we got to the junction only for us to discover there were police officers at that junction. So getting to that junction, about turning back, we started hearing gunshots. And in respect of that, about 15 people were already gone. So, but unfortunately, it was only Kokoro that went down because he was shot on the head. They shot him on the head. It was like, what's happening? But in the morning, the early hours of today, around 8, 9, a similar incident, let me say, because, and this thing has been occurring for the past weeks now. Whenever they see people wearing Yoruba Nation vest or putting on anything that has to do with Sunday Igboho, is either they macheted them or they always wound them. So that was what they did early this morning. One of our people, that person normally make assume for us, this peppermint. So he went out to buy something. They attacked him at the junction. And, you know, they macheted him and his neck, that he nearly died. After doing that, they now took him, they drove him away to New Garage, where they tied him with rope and started. When we got the information, we have to call his number, and they were like, what are we going to do? They were even threatening us. And we see that thing as if, okay, our master is in the custody of Benin Republic. There is nothing we can do now. If we do anything now, it will still bounce back on us. They will see us as if we are being peppered. They will see us as if we are hungry over what is happening. Though we are hungry, but we have been trying to maintain a status quo by maintaining peace and order. Unfortunately, they went and tied him after beating him, after macheting him by his neck side. They still tied him at their garage, around a new garage, Ibadan. After beating him thoroughly, that he couldn't even do anything again, they now took him to police station and dropped him there. It was from that police station, one of our person now went there to bail him out and take him to hospital with the police. So it was after that incident of them coming to the house now occurred. It was now just so unfortunate. Police joined them in shooting Igboho'S boys. Police joined them in shooting Igboho'S boys. This is so unfortunate. And in our findings, even from what they are saying, because they were putting on first with the governor's picture. They were putting on first with the governor's picture. All what they were shouting is they are being sent by the governor. Why? Why are they doing this? Why is the governor just making the state ungovernable for himself? What does he stand to gain? We now discover the governor is totally against Yoruba nation. Now, if you are against Yoruba nation, you have freedom of opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. We are not disturbing you. We are not intruding into your government. No, but we are not after that. All what we are after is freedom for the good people of Yoruba land. That is all. So that was what happened today. They killed the mother Kokoro and still went away with his corpse. They murdered him and still went away with his corpse. Can you see where we find ourselves? You see where we find ourselves in this country. Or your state governor has seen himself as God, murdering everybody here and there. So the good people of Yoruba nation can testify to it that Igboho is a peace-loving man. He is only fighting for the freedom of his people. Why is the governor so wicked? Why? After sending Igboho to jail, and you people could not even say anything. I mean, the so-called governors, is the next thing to do is to attack him, killing his people. And once you put on Igboho'S first, or Igboho'S face cap, you will get attacked. Why? So that is where we find ourselves.
Prince, my brother, I really sympathize with you. I mean, after all the things that you saw and from everything that you're telling me, that you even still have the strength and that you have the courage to be speaking up inside that kind of environment, I really commend you. Now, you said from your findings, you're suspecting that the governor, let me be clear, there were police people that did this shooting. It was a mixture of the police and the boys who came to attack you, that attacked and shot at your people and killed somebody. That's what you're saying exactly.
Yes.
Now, there's news out there that is, because we want to get to the bottom of everything and know exactly what is happening. That's why I had to bring you in. Who are the auxiliary boys, and how are people connecting them to what happened today?
Well, to me, I can't talk about auxiliary. I can only talk about the governor's errand boys. They are governor's errand boys. So I don't know auxiliary. I don't want to talk about auxiliary. Who is auxiliary? I don't know. And I don't care to know. I'm talking about the governor's errand boys.
So these boys, So these boys that came are clearly from the governor.
Well, from their look and from what they are putting on, having the governor's picture on their clothes indicate 100% that they are from the governor.
So all of them were wearing those clothes, or some of them?
Some of them. And even the police saw them with gun. The police at Soka Junction.
How far is that junction from Igboho'S house?
The junction is not far at all. It's not up to 3 minutes drive.
Oh yeah. Oh, wow. Now, do you think this has anything to do with the warning that was given to Benin Republic, that if they don't release Sunday Igboho, that they are going to attack Benin Republic? Do you think it has any connection to that?
I don't think it has any connection, because we were not attacked by the Beninese. Okay. If it were the Benin Republic indigene that came to attack us, we would have said it is because of that threat. But it is not. We were being attacked by the people from the governor. So it has nothing to do with Benin Republic.
But what is it? What will be the governor's reason for coming to Igboho'S house to attack? What do you suspect is his excuse? What do you think is his reason?
You should know they are planning for election. And they know it is not going to be possible for them to make that election. So they want to make sure they get rid of all Igboho'S boys, all his properties. This is not the first time the governor is trying such. They've attempted burning the old house. In fact, they burnt it. The old house. It is this same set of people.
I remember when they burned the house.
It is this same set of people. Now, in the governor's speech, at times, he always make reference to Igboho as an ant. I don't know if you got it. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
He is not always giving the governor a good record. He's not always giving Igboho a good recommendation. He used to use different bad adjectives in qualifying him. So we are not surprised in seeing this. We know it is act. It is 99.9% involved in what happened.
This is the picture of the person that you guys lost today.
That is Kokoro. And it's so unfortunate. This same guy you are looking at, he rescued so many police stations from getting burned down during the NSAS. He rescued so many police stations from getting burned during the NSAS.
Wow.
He's a peace-loving person. He's a freedom fighter, and he's a very courageous man. He's gone. He left his family. He drove down from his house to Chief Sunday Igboho's house today. His car is still there. He went He went after those people that came in attacking on bike, but he couldn't return. After killing him, they still went away with his corpse. And yet the police are going to tell us they can't do any investigation. See the mess country that we have.
Was it the police that took away his corpse, or those other thugs?
It is not. It is not the police. It's not the police. It is those people.
Wow! And the police saw all this happening.
It is in their presence. It's not in their absence. It's in their presence.
Wow. My brother, I really sympathize with you. Now, all these other people who were injured, how many people? You said there were about 15 people in total who were injured, right?
Yes, we have nine people who are seriously injured.
Wow.
But they have been treated and they are responding to treatment. The first person that was injured in the early hours was taken to the hospital and is still at the hospital.
Has Chief Sunday Igboho heard about this? Do you know?
Definitely. Definitely.
Wow. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. Anyway, my brother.
He is powerless. Being in a custody, he is powerless. What will he do?
I know. And to imagine that, you guys have tried to conduct yourself peacefully since all this provocation has been happening. We talked about the person who was attacked for wearing Sunday Igboho'S t-shirts and all kinds of harassment that keep happening. It's just amazing. I think maybe their motive is more than what you guys are seeing, and it calls for everybody to be extra vigilant. I think it is very, very necessary that you guys are extra vigilant in that place. Anyway, Prince Omiyale, I don't want to keep you for long. I know it is already late there. It's almost 11 o'clock, and today has been a very traumatic day for you. I just pray that God will give you the strength and the courage to go through this. I mean, seeing one of your comrades murdered today, I can't imagine what it looks like. And you guys, you were attacked on the 1st of July. You were attacked previously before then, and it's just too much. It's just too much. I think you guys, you especially, please remain safe. Do whatever you can to be safe. As you can see, these guys don't mean anything good for you and your people. So please, I want to thank you for coming on. How can we help? Is there anything people can do? I know there's funds that are being raised. I saw it on my own diary that they're raising funds to help with Igboho'S case. How is that going? And how else can people help?
Well, people are really trying on that. They are trying on that, and I commend them. And may the Almighty God continue to provide for them in every means.
How else can people help, or just go and donate money to that GoFundMe? It's okay.
Well, there are so many ways in which they can help, but that can never and will never be narrated on the social media. They can contact me, because as we are now, we are facing a lot of challenges.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
He's the boss of all and is in the custody, so we must face challenge.
I was going to say, because I know with Chief Sunday Igboho not being there, I don't know. I don't even want to put up your number now. So I'm going to ask anybody who wants to make a direct donation to you guys. I didn't ask you this. Prince, please text me your account number. Text me your account number to my WhatsApp. And please, guys, I'm just asking all of you who are watching right now, if you are anywhere around the world and you give like just even $10, $20, $50, I can convert it to Naira and I will put it in his account. I can imagine that they need all the help. Yes, the GoFundMe is okay. Yeah, they're going to try to raise the money and send it to them, legal fees and all that. But right now, as I speak to you, if they can get, and because I know he is right there, Prince, he witnessed what happened. I know how it is. When you're an activist, people avoid you. Nobody wants to do anything with you. Nobody wants to be seen with you. They avoid you like you're a disease, and you cannot go to beg anybody. You don't know who is your enemy. You don't know who's your. So it's a very isolated life that they are living. I know what they're going through. You can't even go to hide anywhere. If you begin to run when nothing is chasing you, it makes it more suspicious, and then people will just give you up or attack you. So you have to try as much as possible to live a life that is independent, secluded. It's a very, very terrible thing to do. Your enemy wants to see you suffer. Your enemy will be happy to see you begging food on the road, and we can't show that. We can't, because we know who we are fighting. They want us to be broken. They want us to be crying. They want us to be begging. Then you see what they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ordinary change of cloth. They say no, we will not give him another cloth, just to humiliate him, just to make him sad or complain. But you're going to see him in court wearing the same clothes. He's not going to even make it look like it's bothering him. That's the kind of life these guys are living. So, guys, I'm going to encourage you. My number is out there. Dr. Erica, please, can you put up my number there? You guys, please contact me by WhatsApp or direct phone. However you want to make a contribution to these guys, in euro, in pounds, in dollars, please, 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 in Naira, I can put it directly into his account. I'm going to make a contribution to them also. And I'm not going to share the account here, obviously, because if I share it here, the government will go after that account. So that's the life of an activist. All you have to do is trust me that I'm going to get the money to him. Please, it will be appreciated if you guys can help. You saw what happened. They just lost somebody. They lost some people. In fact, they still have some legal issues that they're even pursuing in Nigeria. All that one is still there. They're paying lawyers and everything. So it's not easy. And that's why when people are just not doing anything about the situation in Nigeria, I get frustrated with them. When you're just busying yourself, I mean, get involved. Get involved. If you're not fighting with Yoruba Nation, fight with IPOB. If you're not fighting with IPOB, fight with Revolution Now. Fight with Take It Back movement. Just resist the government and what they're doing. You can't be in bed with them. Honestly, it doesn't help at all. It doesn't help anyway. Look at Tinubu saying he's sharing 25,000. He's sharing 25,000 to every Nigerian. Can you imagine that kind of a thing? But look at this kind of people. They go and attack them and they kill them. And we can't keep quiet. We have to keep talking. We have to keep resisting. Okay? So that's my number there. If you contact me, I'll be able to share this account with you when I verify that you're not from the government, because I know government officials are watching right now and they do everything to get this thing. But we have been playing. We know how we play this cat and mouse game with you guys. You're watching me right now. You know that I know how you guys do your own, and we know how we do our own. Anyway, my brother Prince, just you remain strong. Don't be downcast. You're already a
no amount of intimidation is going to stop our struggle.
Yes, you've been to
we remain focused and dedicated.
Exactly. So my brother, thank you so much for coming.
You're highly welcome.
I'm gonna let you
I really
go
appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, bye-bye. People, you see what we're talking about? That's one of Igboho'S men. He's right now in that location where this happened, in that very house. That's where he's reaching us from. And you heard it directly from him. Let's rally around and see how we can help them. It's very, very important that we help them, because it's not easy for you to live in Nigeria right now and for you to live under that kind of atmosphere. these people are wicked. They just want to clear they don't want any opposition, they don't want any resistance, just kill. And they just killed another person today. And the police are not going to do anything about it. You saw it happen in front of the police. The police were helping to shoot. The other day when they attacked Omoyele Sowore, the police was there. The police was right there. They didn't do nothing. Only when the attackers were overpowered, that's when the police came to rescue them. That's Nigerian police for you. So please, guys, make sure that you assist. I don't care if you give $1. Guess what? If you give $1, that's about 500 naira. 500 naira. $1. Do you know what that means? So if you give $10, that's already 5,000 naira. $10 is already 5,000 naira. So that will go a very long way, guys. Please help any way you can. And that's the breaking news I wanted to bring to you guys. Make sure you subscribe if you've not subscribed, and hit the notification bell when you do that. And I'll see you guys shortly in our next video. From all of us in the Toronto studios of Worship Media, and on behalf of Dr. Erica, my name is Chidi. Bye-bye.